all meetings. So we have a lot of musicians who come out and get down with us. We have a lot of poets who come out and get down with us. Obviously, you can tell we've got visual artists down with us too. So what we wanted to do also, in addition to the visual arts, is we wanted to highlight a couple of poets who are here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up our first one. You can find this man everywhere. If you have poetry and Chattanooga in the same sentence, you're guaranteed to find this man. So put your hands together. Welcome him up here to the microphone, Mr. Ray Zimmerman, a.k.a. Ray Z.
To be here. Hope you have a good time this evening. I will preface this bit of reading that I'm going to do with the comment that several literary magazines and at least one academician have told me that I can't write at all. So anyhow, that's a counterpoint to Christian's kind introduction. My response to them is, I've written these poems and published a book with myself and 11 other authors in it, so I guess I can write. Snow. Already the snow dissolves at 7 in the morning in the Chattanooga dawn. It returns me to an Ohio childhood. I drag my sled uphill to slide back down again. I conclude the day's sledding, await my dad's return, a rabbit in his hunting coat. Blood and guts defile the whitest landscape cleaned up by dogs. My mother busy in the kitchen with rabbit in a pan, vegetables in a mason jar. Birdshot lead between my teeth, I cannot taste the flesh washed down with milk. Awakened from this dream, my breakfast on oatmeal with raisins, the snow already melting.
So next up, we have two of my very close friends. I have a whole bunch that I could say about them, but I'm not going to say any of it. I'm just going to let you guys experience it. So we've got Miss B.A. Baracus, a.k.a. Brandy Alexander. Put your hands together. We've also got my brother from another mother, Mr. Shag Sexy himself, Marcus Ellsworth. Put your hands together.
Oh, yeah, so you already seen him. Yeah.
I'm Marcus Ellsworth. The beloved Brandy Alexander. We're also performing with the name of Divine Right.
Thanks, Mary.
We're going to say some things with you.
I want you to know I want you to know I want you to know I am
Sincere but with fear when you're near and can't hear the blood painting modesty in my ear. I
want you to know I want you to know I want you to know I'm not afraid to be unmade in the shade where we shade and relate in the music of the beautiful bones. First place. I want you to know I want you to know I want you to know I
be thrilled, be filled by your with the drink. I'm filling your dreams of us to my heart. Stand still.
I want you to know I want you to know I want you to know I feel it's real, this thing I say, never what I say to you brings me closer to you. I want you to know I want you to know I want you to know I want you to know
I want you to know.
I want you to know.
I want you to know.
I want you to know. I want you.
When my husband Glenn died,
Everybody wants to laugh. Nobody wants to cry. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants a reason, but nobody bothers to ask why. Everybody wants a reason, but nobody bothers to ask why. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to Everybody wants to hear the truth, but everybody always wants to tell a lie. Everybody wants to hear the truth, everybody knows the lie. Everybody wants to go to heaven. But nobody wants to die.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. Okay, the first one I have tonight is called Inside the Red Light. And I'm ready if you are. His attempts entangle minds, focusing along the very weave of my emotions. He brushes against my walls, destruction in the presence of creation. The attempt to communicate, my anger fostering, forcing, my demons swirling, vexing vertigo. His stare focusing upon me and his rapturous movements, those of a vulture as he awaits his prey. The room, as I fade into my circle and blur, my sanity closes along the fourth century, wishing for the wind to cleanse. For his whisper clings like fog upon the surface, forcing my pores to suffocate. Stolen moments. Along the edge of my moral weakness, all becomes tense. The silence fears fear of movement, and I shall never allow, and I shall never divulge, while holding sacred my lingering locket, lying in my liquid soul, the fear paralyzing. As my sky becomes violent, the light fades somewhere beyond gray, disappearing and diminishing, invisible to a stranger's eye, his prison, my entrapment. Tears building, faceless figures beyond the streams of my fractured foundation. His lingering attempt to hide, to collide, his imprint upon my encased essence, and I feel as though I have been smothered, and I feel as though I am frozen, and I feel as though the bruises will bleed until all is dry inside my weak, weltering heart, with a faint beat as it becomes a razor-sharp
about being judged by my outside appearance, by the opposite sex, and dealing with it is a constant fight. Wishing the earth would make up its mind if it's going to continue to spin or stop to slow down time, granting me with a few more precious moments to search for a woman that'll one day be all mine. And she will judge me by what's on the inside and not the out. She will judge me by what's on the inside and not the out. Wishing from afar.
Okay. This is called Imagination and Appetite. Title like her. She says she wants a lover with imagination and appetite, yet she's never made love to an artist before. So I tell her that if she gave me the chance to listen to her heartbeat, I would show her that I can dance to her rhythm without stepping on her tiny brown toes. See, she doesn't seem to know that I would slowly peel the flesh of an orange, letting its juice go down her golden back, before I use my tongue to catch each drop and my hands to feed the fruit to her. She doesn't know that I will nibble and suck each thigh as if instead of blood, honey slept inside. And if she were here in this audience tonight, I would take this opportunity to make myself nothing short of perfectly clear. That if she allowed me to, I would love her more than white boys love beer. I would sculpt my skin and muscle around her precisely, firmly. I would caress every scab and scar her softly as a blown kiss, and worship the lips that lie to a light between her hips. I would look at her like sheet music and use my fingertips to stroke each note. I would blow her a dream that's never been tasted by another sleeping soul. I would read between the lines of her poems and quote their scripture through sign language. I would say to her, Angel, I made you into a poem. Taste the joy flavor that some of you strive inside of me. Giggity. And then I purse my lips and breathe you out to the world. Because that is how an artist makes